Good morning and welcome to Saturday Storytime. Today I've got a story which is taken from 100 wisdom stories from around the world by Margaret Silf. The story's called The Frog Who Wouldn't Give Up. Once upon a time there were two frogs. I've only got one, but there were two in the story. One morning they were jumping up and down on the shiny scrubbed floor of the dairy in a farmhouse. The farmer's wife caught sight of those two frogs, so she took hold of a big broomstick to chase them out of the dairy. "I won't have dirty amphibians jumping up and down on my shiny dairy floor," she scolded. In their panic, the frogs looked for somewhere to hide, and out of the range of the fearsome broom and the angry farmer's wife. "Quick, over here," said one frog to the other. "I can see a hiding place where the broom will never reach us." So they hopped into the corner of the dairy as fast as their little froggy legs would carry them. "Now jump as high as you can," said the first frog to the second. So they jumped higher and higher and highest. They jumped higher than they'd ever jumped before. They jumped right over the big grey wall of the hiding place. Plop! They landed, only to find themselves in a bucket of fresh cream, newly drawn from the milking pail. "Oh dear," said the second frog to the first. "That's it. We're done for. No chance of getting out of here." "Keep paddling," said the first frog. "There must be a way out. We'll think of something." "But I'm so tired after all that jumping up and down on the dairy floor," complained the second frog. "And I've completely exhausted myself making that giant leap which landed me in this bucket. I've no energy left to paddle around in a bucket of cream. It's no use," he croaked. "It's too thick to swim in, too thin to walk on, and too slippery to crawl out of. We've had it. We're not going to get out of here alive." And with that, he gave up, sank down to the bottom of the bucket, and that was the end of him. But his friend kept on paddling, kept on paddling. He paddled all through the night, lonely and weary. He often felt like giving up and joining his friend at the bottom of the bucket, but something made him keep on paddling. Eventually, the sun rose again, and the first beams of light came streaking across the dairy. The frog who wouldn't give up looked down at the cream, tears of exhaustion in his little froggy eyes. To his amazement, he discovered he was standing on a mountain of butter which he churned all by himself. Then he hopped out of the bucket and to his freedom. The frog who would never give up.